Hello Windows Universe. In this video we will look at some things you can do to avoid cyber banking fraud. For a more in-depth look at the topic, check out the article we link in the description below. The most used method among cybercriminals is social engineering and phishing. They try to befriend you and then ask you for your bank details. Remember that no banking company requests your banking ID and password in any circumstance. You should run away when encountering questions like what is your customer ID on the phone, in person, or in an email. You might be sent an email saying you need to update bank details and provide a link in the email. If you click the link, you are then taken to a lookalike site, and thus you could lose your login credentials to scammers. If you receive an email asking you to update your bank details, just ignore them. If you are doubtful, call up the bank and ask them if the email originated from them. Also, don't open or forward anything without verifying that it is from a trusted source. In short, you should ignore all communications, emails, phones, person-to-person, etc. that ask you for your banking credentials. Do not click links in emails seemingly originating from banks. Also, always check the URL in the address bar of your browser after the web page is fully loaded. Is that the site you want to visit? Moreover, if it displays a lock icon or HTTPS, then it's a secure website. Don't download anything you don't trust. Almost all banks provide two-factor authentication methods. Make sure that you're using this tool. It is for your own good. If you have to choose from a number of authentication methods, go for the one-time password method. You'll be sent a PIN to your registered mobile phone as the second authentication whenever you want to log in. Important among the online banking safety tips is to avoid public Wi-Fi and especially public computers. By public computers, I mean internet cafes and library computers. Public Wi-Fi at coffee places, railway stations, and waiting lounges at airports, etc. are good for passing the time, but they cannot stop hackers from peeking into your computers remotely. Never use public computers and public Wi-Fi for online banking purposes. That will help keep your bank information safe. If you're using Wi-Fi, you're at a greater risk, as the dangers of using a public or free Wi-Fi are much higher. You need to protect yourself much more against hackers who may hijack your data connections to know what you are doing. All they need is a simple device that is easily available on the internet and elsewhere. While a bank says you should keep changing the banking passwords frequently, I know it's hard to come up with uncrackable passwords every 3 or 6 months, and it's hard to remember them. Personally, though I do use a password manager, I haven't authorized it to save my banking passwords or transactions. Whether you change the passwords or not, keep it unique and strong, and something that you can remember. Do not use it elsewhere, so that even if something like LinkedIn is compromised, cybercriminals cannot use the same password to access your bank online. Likewise, avoid storing the password in password managers, be they local or cloud-based. You don't know when one of them might be compromised. I'm not saying password managers are not trustworthy, but a few things are better saved in your brain and nowhere else. Use a good internet security suite, which is always updated with the latest definitions. Some security software opens your browser in a special protected mode and also offers an on-screen keyboard so that no keylogger or hacker can log your password keystrokes when they detect a financial website. If you can use a VPN software, even better. And yes, it goes without saying, keep your Windows operating system and your web browser up to date at all times with the latest security features. For more helpful articles to help you maximize your Windows experience, go to our website, thewindowsclub.com. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, where we are always adding new content aimed at making you the master of your digital house. Thanks for watching and have a great day.